I am Aunty Annie.
The guasha have different layers. If it's just a cosmetic, you want just a smooth skin, use a spoon. There is only chi to lift up the skin. It's a let the blood circulation is only on top of the skin. It's slightly. Okay, that's the first level of the guasha. Second level is we want a higher power for circulation for people with tiny skin, same the hand, tiny skin, or just the virus, same the breathing difficulty. Okay, or they have the false problem of the weather too hot, over sweaty. So that is another solution by using guasha. That's a middle level. The high level is the people have the injuries, big bruise, very deep inside the bone, inside the hole that cannot take it away. So we use the guasha to release all the area have injured, the bruise come out. Let have reorganize the tissue again, because if the bruise inside the sucking the main stream, the bone no circulation, the muscles really soft, it cannot heal. That's without medication and take the dark bruise come out of the skin from go back to the mainstream, so all the bondage release, the painful release. That's most people have a painful at the end, maybe working too much, maybe have injury, maybe sickness. The use the guasha reduce it, but different level. We cannot see what inside our body. So we use the guasha is use the slightly to do it. Eventually you do more, right? Don't spread too much, otherwise you get injured. So how to do the guasha is good or no good. So depends what you use at the beginning I say. So when you do the guasha, you need the spoon, the coast, the muscle, right, and move out. As this move out is a C, is a curve, right? So let you put it down on the thighs. Like this represent your muscle overstress, okay? I just do the one leg. Actually, your muscle maybe have so many curve, okay? I do the one curve like that. You use the guasha is go here. When you kiss here, have a little bit resistance. So you know only on this point, you need to circle all the area and release it. And release it. Don't overdo it. And eventually, you need this open. Okay, that's the guasha function. Open the first layer skin and second layer skin, because you cannot see it. The inside have many structure here, right? You don't know what structure is, so you need to do it. Eventually, there's total open. Sometimes you will find the bump here, right? Same the T-back, big one. Okay, so when you do that, you need more on that side and this side, okay? Let the color of the bruise come here. Unfortunately, sometimes the big piece, not only the one piece of bump, they are whole area, right? So you need to do this and this to all the maintaining to be fat and settle down. Sometimes your bloodstream, the muscle like the river, okay? So if a lot of stone here, like that, they will have a deposit a lot here, right? Eventually, they will cover one layer to one layer and another layer. More layer cover. After that, it becomes a one lump big on the top here. In the processing, we have deposit so many things we don't want in the bloodstream, in the muscle, like the wart, like the gravel. Eventually, going more and more, so certain part is a borage. How the solution is, how do we reduce this? Otherwise, we get painful, sore, disconnect. So one of the way we use the guasha to clean it out, right? Sometimes you graveling all the thing from the river, otherwise they will flooding. Okay, the flooding means the people will not only painful, they will stroke too, right? So anything will happen, right? Bruise, swarming, everything. So prevent that. We use the guasha to do that. But of course, guasha have the different level. Just the beginning I'm saying. The normal people do the guasha is already in the million, unless the cosmetic one, okay? So they may be like that. Deposit more. Some is like the spot, some is a piece ready. There's a knot, become the knot here, and some spot here. So we'll one layer, another layer. Because they sometimes not only one layer, they will deposit more layer even on the top here. Okay, So more layer, more contraction. Not only skin, also butt steam, also the muscle, also neck or muscle as trouble. So we do the guasha as a clean this out from the steam, right? But unfortunately, some people is a deposit many years. They have the injury after the car accident or working accident. So maybe fall at home. There are more bulls at home. They will become a big bulls like that. There's a big lump like that. So this one is need more time to have a clean out. Sometimes there's a whole piece. So we need the guasha make it smaller, and smaller, and smaller. And then when it's smaller, they clean out from the butt seam. That is the way we're doing that. Without take medication, but can heal the body faster. But of course, then we have the mark on the muscle, but eventually it will gone. After the guasha, the main thing we still need massage. The why? When we do the guasha, they have some mark, some is a bigger one, some is small one. We need massage. Level 1 is a massage. Level 2, we use the finger to clean one by one, because you see, they have so many layers here. We need the little finger, you see the finger? Clean it. Let it deposit. Not the main seam, right? Under here. And you emerge to this one, to the urinal or both movement, right? Clean it. The steam all clean, right? So, but if that is big here, like the big bump here, after guasha is still fine here, we need to do the toilet, persuade, clean it out. So that's a 3 level of the massage. For us to do the guasha, why we do the guasha to different level? Because they deposit the different level. So when we first deposit there, it's a different kind of layer they have deposit. Sometimes they are on the skin, sometimes they are on muscle, they sometimes on the butt steam. Small deep the deposit of the toxin, they have a more problem, more have the blue color. So what you do when we feel the numb over here, we just go the area, pressure the spot. No, they need the surrounding area also need to have a clean. So no need to use a very big effort to do it. You just following the root, following the lump, following the knocks, following the spot to go for it. After do it, we need to massage it. They have the 3 level to massage it. If just the skin is very light, we just use the hands, circle it. If a second level, they have a more deep, we need to use a finger to pressure the line and then clean the line one by one, right? It's more detail. But if the whole piece of muscle and whole for the neck or muscle is a big lump, we need you to pump to do the toilet to remove it. Okay? Sometimes the guasha is not one time can kill everything. You need to do after the bruise, dark color, the mark gone, we can repeat it. Eventually, it will gone. This without take medication, just use the cell health for the healing your mother nature, reduce the toxin from the body, from the bloodstream, from the muscle, from the tendon, from the ring, that kind of the area. That is remove all the toxin from the body, from our body, the basic. Some people have a peppermint, or some old people, they cannot take medication for pain. That is one of the methods. Alternative people have healed the painful without have any side effect. But of course, they have a mark. If a more deep, more serious, the mark is a more dark, more bruised. But eventually, it will gone. They will not have a permanent mark here. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye. The ways we do the guasha is similar the massage. We cannot for example, if this side the elbow is painful, you cannot just I painful here, I just do the guasha here. No, you need to do the all line all around it between this 2 inch. So you need one side same the 360 degree doing that, right? And this side too. So as same as the massage, the spot painful, you not release one part of the muscle. You need the whole section release it. So when you see my elbow, tendon, elbow, also do 1, 2, 3, right? So it's all around the, need to do that. Release all the tension. Same the, the package, all surrounding here. We need to release the layer one by one, from left to right, from south to north, to clean out. So when you do the guasha, you find out which area painful, you release on the side first. Okay, the side area first. And eventually the side areas release, no painful, we go more inward. And at the end, go to the main area. Okay, but how to use the spoon is important. Don't just like that. We don't want to do the pressure point. We want to do the pressure line. The pressure line is use the angle of here, more area, and pressure it. They will not as painful as you can, but when you put some spot at a problem area, they will have a resistance. Then you need to do more. Send the massage, right? Any area more, just more, go and back, but don't over pressure it, because they need to release one by one. Over pressure it, they will stuck in there. Okay, you do it, clean on the side first, and the main area, clean it, and eventually all the arm clean. That with heels, right? Sometimes you need more than one time to do it. After the bruise are dark and all the guasha, the spot coming out, they disappear. You can repeat as you wish, but don't force it, don't overdo it. When the problem have here, you can repeat instead of overdo it at one time. Separate time, this will heal. Eventually, it heal. You cannot force the string, the muscle. When you feel that something doesn't go right, you do it eventually, slowly, and down, and down, and down. Okay, once you do it, you just repeat it. So the effort is not you pursue it, over push, it will damage inside the skin, because the muscle, the nerve, and the ring is not open yet. Okay, you need to release the muscle, let him get in first. And eventually, next time you can repeat and open more, right? You see, I do the guasha, it's open outside skin, inside skin, the layer, and butt stem, and everything. One by one, the layers one by one. Don't suddenly pressure it, that's overdo it. You get it? When people going too deep, it's suddenly the big injury at the bottom, right? We don't want to do that. We want to taking the thing one by one. When you heal, go another layer. When you heal, go another layer. The layer by layer. Sometimes the people is a second layer already recover. No need go doing very deep. So you try the third layer, second layer first, and then feel it good, then stop it. And next time you do another layer. Instead of one time overdo it, overtaking, it's a damage yourself. It's not heal, right? It's not do that way. Everything is connected. Your skin good, your blood circulation good, real good, tendon good, the neck or the muscle good, body good. Get well.